Today we're going to do a testing on water-safe well water testing kit. I am Robert and this is my first video, but I wanted to do a video to show you how easy it is to test your well water. Also, you can use this to test your tap water. It's got several different tests in there, and one of them is on bacteria, pesticides, nitrates, lead, iron, nitrates again, different nitrates, hardness, pH, chlorine, and copper. Now this was purchased off Amazon for about 25 bucks with free shipping. Now we're going to open it up and see what's inside. It comes with instructions, and it has all the different tests in here. So what we're going to do is go through the tests, make sure they're all here. Okay, before we begin, we want to make sure there's a bacteria vial, which is right here. Can set that there. We need a lead, which is right here. Lead and pesticides is the next one. Okay, then we need the nitrate and nitrate, which is this one here. Okay, so we get them all in order. The pH, which is this one. The copper, and the last one is the iron. Okay, so the instructions, read over them so that you know what you're doing and you're familiar with it. Don't ingest any of them and then throw them away. Most of them are on the spot, so we can test, and 10 seconds later we know the results. The only one we got to wait 48 hours is the bacteria vial. And I have not opened it up, so we're going to do it together. Okay, the first one is bacteria test. Take out the bacteria vial and set it upright on a flat surface. Check. Collect water samples, which I did. I ran 10 gallons of water through my pipe so that I get the freshest water from up on my cisterns. Usually I have about 10 gallons of water in my water pipes. So now I know that I've got fresh water that hasn't sat in pipes for a while. And I've got them in these 2 cups. Carefully twist off the cap and fill vial to 1/2 below the top. Do not overfill, do not spill the bacterial growth powder. Replace the cap and twist slightly, shake vigorously for 20 seconds. Then we're going to put it in a warm area for 48 hours. Okay, so what we're going to do is, hopefully I do this correctly. Oh, it didn't say anything about peel the plastic off. Okay, so we're peeling the plastic off. Twist the cap. And there's some powder in the bottom. And we're going to fill it 1/2 inch. It says, carefully twist the cap off and fill vial to 1/2 inch below the top, the 5 millimeter line. Okay, there's a 5 milliliter mark right here. So we're going to fill it up and see what happens. A little bit more. Okay, 5 milliliters. Put the cap on, place the cap, twist tightly, shake vigorously for 20 seconds. This is place the capped vial in a warm area between 70 degrees and 90 degrees where it cannot be disturbed for 48 hours. So you do that. After 48 hours, observe the color of the liquid without opening the vial. If it's purple, you have a negative result, no bacteria was detected. Right now it's slightly purple. Yellow, you have positive. That's potentially harmful bacteria present. Okay, and then it tells you how to dispose of it. The next one we're going to do is the copper test instructions. Now remember, you only get 1 shot at this, so you have to do it correctly, and you got to do it reading these instructions carefully. Okay, so we've collected our fresh water sample. Open the test kit and remove the copper strip. Oh, we're doing copper. They're a little out of order. There it is. Okay. Open the water safe testing kit. Remove the copper strip from the foil pack. Immerse it in the pad into the water sample for 30 seconds, waving gently back and forth. You know what? We're going to get a timer. We're going to grab a trusty timer that we can do it for 30 seconds and not have to count. Okay, so we open it, remove the test strip, which we're opening. This is the copper test. Okay, so I'm assuming we dip the orange part in the water. Okay, for 30 seconds, ready? Immerse the pad into the water sample for 30 seconds, waving in a gentle back and forth motion. Then once the 30 seconds is up, oh my goodness, I set it for 30 minutes. It's okay. I'm timing it. 31, 32. Okay, 30 seconds. And then shake off the water. Shake once to remove the excess water. Wait 2 minutes. Okay. Set it for 2 minutes. Match the result to the color chart below. And it'll tell me how much copper. Right now it's reading light, which is 0. We haven't waited our 2 minutes. Which would be good if there's no copper in there. Now, like I said, you only get to use this one time. Looking at our water safe well water testing kit, and I misread. We have nitrates and we have nitrites. I don't know the difference. We have 16 seconds left on our test, and so far we still are down where the 0 is. So I am guessing that we have no copper in our water, which is a good thing. We don't want to find these kind of things. Okay, 2 seconds. Time's up. Okay, it says match results to the color chart below, and can we zoom in on that? We have, I don't know if you can see it, we have pretty much the same color as 0. It's not even slightly dark, so it's, I would say it's 0. Okay, so that's good. We've got the copper one done, and the results are positive for us. Okay, the next one is iron. I can't imagine having any iron in my water since I have all plastic pipes, but we are going to do that. Okay, iron, which is right here, says open the test kit, remove the iron test strip, immerse in the packet for 5 seconds, waving a gentle back and forth motion. Remove the strip, shake once, and remove excess water, and wait 2 minutes. Okay, so here we go. These things are hard to open. And I'm afraid to damage it too. Okay, here we go. So we got to put it in the water for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake once. Okay, and set our timer. It's already set for 2 minutes, and cut. 2 minutes. That was fast. Put it on pause. Now we're going to zoom in. I see nothing but white. So we have 0.0, and then the next one is 0.3. I'm sorry, 0.1, 0.3, and then 1. So we have no iron in our water. So far we've done really well with our rainwater collection system. We have pretty good water. Okay, we can put that down. The next one is the nitrate and the nitrites, and I don't know the difference, but I will after this video. Carefully open the nitrate nitrites, which is right here. Test pack, and take out our test strips. Open. Here we go. All else fails, read the instructions. That was easy. Okay, I think there's just one strip in there, yeah? Just one strip. But it has 2 tests on it. Okay, immerse the pad into the water for 2 seconds, removed after a minute, match the colors on the chart below. Okay, here we go. You have one at the end of the pad and one pad nearest the handle, which the handle is my finger. Okay, 5 seconds. Immerse for 2 seconds and remove after a minute, match. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and timer. Okay, so we only have a minute to wait, and it's timing down. So we will find out. It didn't say shake it or anything. It just says remove and match. Colors are stable for 1 minute. Okay, so 30 seconds. Now, our water source is rainwater collection. It comes off of our roof, which we're using Andorra tile or sheets of Andorra, and it goes into the water cistern. And we have never checked our water in 15 years. Okay, so we get 10 seconds, and then we match up, and it's just very little color on this. Okay, 1 minute. Now it says it's stable for 1 minute, these colors are, and I'm picturing them, and I've got 0.2 nitrates, and then that's about this one here, and then the bottom one, it's still kind of whitish looking. I don't even see any pink in it. So I'm guessing that we have none of those. So we have 2.0, and like I said, I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to research it and figure it out. But we do have some nitrates in it. Okay, so we're going to put that one down, go to the next one. Okay, we're going to go, next one is hardness and chlorine, the pH, which is probably very similar to using your test kit for a pool. Okay, carefully open the pH hardness chlorine packet, which we're doing, and take out the test strip. And that's what we're doing. And this one has 3 tests on it. It says carefully, oh, we already did that. Immerse the pad into the water sample and remove immediately. Hold the strip level for 15 seconds and then match it. Okay, we're going to do it. And then hold it level. Yeah, this reminds me of a swimming pool. 15 seconds, ready? The first one is pH, which is turning orange. The second one is green for hardness. And the last one is chlorine. And I don't see but a really, really light pink. And 15 seconds. Here we go. So our pH is probably about 7.5. It could be 6.5, 7.5, somewhere in there. The hardness is, it looks like this green. I can't tell. It looks like it doesn't have any hardness in it. And the last one, it doesn't even look like it has any chlorine in it. Whoops. Okay, so I'm guessing that looks good. And we're going to put it on pause. And the last test, which is a little more complicated, I've got to get 2 of these straw amounts of water into here. And there's 2 little bulbs and you got to play with it. And then swirl it around. And then put the test strips in. And they got to sit for 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to try to get 2 full strawfuls. Okay. 1. 2. Okay. And then it says swirl via gently for several seconds. Place on a flat surface. Place both strips in the test vial. I hope I did enough swirling. Okay, flat surface. And then on the strips, there's an arrow here. We have to put it on both of them. Arrows down. And that's it. Okay, so it says, swirl gently for several seconds, place on a flat surface, place both test strips in the test vial with arrows pointing down, wait 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to set the timer, 10 minutes. Take the strips out, and then you want to check them. So we're going to wait 10 minutes. And I went ahead and circled which ones, that way later I can go back and figure it out. I got some water in my paper and it's running. Sorry about that. Okay, now we're on to our last test, which is the lead and pesticide test. And this one, to me, is the most important. Okay, it can detect dissolved lead at levels below EPA action of levels of 15 parts per billion. It detects 2 of the most common pesticides used in the U.S. at or below the EPA maximum containment level. So we're going to open the pack and take out all the contents. By the way, this is our last test. Oh, this one looks complicated. Okay, hopefully we can get this one done accurately. Open the lead pack and take out all the contents. The pack contains a test vial and a dropper pipelet, 2 test strips, and desiccant to be discarded. Okay, this must be the desiccant. Okay, you got our 2 test strips. Okay. Using the dropper, place exactly 2 dropperfuls of water samples onto the test vial. Okay, and we're going to take a pause so we can read this. The lead and pesticide test has been the most difficult and hardest to understand. I got 4 seconds left. I've waited 10 minutes. Now it says take both of these strips out, lay them down so that the arrows point to the left, and then it gives me indicators. One of the things it says, if no lines appear or both lines are very light, the test did not run properly. But we actually, it looks negative. The left line is darker than the right. Okay, there's 2 lines there, which might be hard to see. And for our lead, our one is darker. And then for our pesticide, it's a little bit darker, not much. Okay, if you want a positive result, the right line, which is the closest one to the camera, it needs to be darker, but it's not, so that's a good sign. I'm glad they don't have any lead in my water. Okay, so that's it on the test. Run your test, be very careful, take your time, and you'll feel better about your drinking water. Thank you for watching.